Okay, so yep. But that means I can move one of you, like, 2 guys over. I can move you here. Start working on... Alright, you're working on jobs now. Do I have a good ferry for merchants? Let me see. So, merchanting is the dark blue. So, base would be a decent one. And that's basically it. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Who's got the highest green? You do. You and... Let's do another build. Yep, you're good. Move Scat over. Scat's probably going to be a fairy that I kill. Alright, cool. But unfortunately, we can't kill fairies until we get access to the expeditions. That's like basically the only like real feasible way to kill the fairies. Ooh, a Goo Titan. Goo Titans are weak to nothing, if I recall correctly. But you know what everything in the game is weak to? Getting shadow walked in the face. Let's see. Feather sword on. Aw. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, nice crit. Yeah, Goo Titans are worth a lot of experience. So, I gotta watch Ryu. I don't want him to stay too long on Imitai. What I'm doing with... Instead of... in my first LP, what I did is I had Ryu on Gyato. And what I'm doing instead of that is actually I'm having him do... He stayed on Bunyan until I swapped over, and he's going to do some time on Imitai to buff up his AP instead. I'm going to buff up his AP instead of using the Gyato. Because he's got enough HP. It countered. Unfortunately, I do lose a lot of my one-hit KO potential on Ryu when he's not in the front line in a attack formation, but that is just what it is. So that ends the brief side quest that we were working on there. We can't continue the hide-and-seek thing until, you know, later. I have moved my masters around how I want them. just making sure there's nothing else that I want to do before we go in here. So Pico is required for this next section, but he's not required actually in the dungeon. There's a little puzzle here where he's required. Alright. See you later, Momo. It's always amusing, like, when, like, a character gets stuck, and they're just off over there by themselves for a little bit. So, you can see the chrism gas there. Well, what you're supposed to do is X marks the spot. Get off there. Hey-ya! Vent the gas. And Pico is required for this, obviously, because he's our only character who can, you know, kick rocks. Headbutt rocks? I think he headbutts them. This guy tells you that he, we'll help you. Knock that one down there. We need to do... just line this bad boy up. This is the trickiest of the rocks to get, if I recall correctly. Because there's not a... line in, so you gotta come in like, you gotta come in like this. And now the gas is going to come out of the big building there. Goes like, I didn't do it. Yeah, but if you go in here with Momo, they tell you that Momo can do this. And now we're in the dungeon. Making tortillas? Alright. So this is the most complicated dungeon that we've been into so far. It has locked doors, passwords, you have to go places. You know, there's a bit of some puzzles involved, time sections like that. So, yeah. This is the Flyman. Flymans are weak to ice. They have 135 hit points. And you can learn Flame Strike from them. So we want to put the Ice Prism on, attack, and then we want to steal. You can steal Scale Mail from them pretty easily, so these are a good source of money. But one of the reasons I actually hit that guy there is because they also know Flame Breath, which the breath attacks in this game are based on your what is it called? They're based on your the amount of HP you have. So we don't want that guy to be doing that thing. So now we just want to wait for him to use his silly little fire, like flame strike. Yeah. Cool. You've learned that. Get pooped on. And that is the only new ability that's learnable in this dungeon. But, yeah, we need to get keycards. We're Metal Gearing it up now, son. Let's see, ability... like there's a treasure in here. Could be wrong. Ah, here we go. Big bulbs. Big bulbs are every time you hit them with a physical attack, they go up and their stats go up and they're worth more experience. There you have 110 hit points, weak to fire. So we want to put this on. And yeah, I think they might have to survive, maybe, but these guys are, it is possible to like jack them up with experience in a similar way as you can. Yeah, there is an item here. In a similar way that you would be able to with the Flame Men over in the volcano. I knew there was an item in there. Although it's harder to get them to do it. Like it's just harder to do. Let's see. Let's steal and then finish off with Pico. We want all of the money. Yeah, unfortunately, even with the Artemis cap on, which I do have on her, right? And being apprenticed to Delonzo, yeah. I don't need these on here, though. I want this on. But yeah, even with the Artemis cap and the Alonzo as her master, that only sets her attack accuracy to 85%. Her base accuracy is 70. So we want to open up all of the number 1 doors. This is why Momo is required. She's the only one that knows how to work a computer. Lucky. But yeah, the passwords in this are actually they're plot triggers. So like, it's not like, it doesn't like ask you for the password. It's not like Super Mario RPG, where if you know the password down in the sunken ship is pearls that you can then do something. Like you can just skip the entire thing. Yeah, that's it. You can't do that, unfortunately. And there's a level 4 door. Just wanted to run down the hall and show you because there's no. If I recall correctly, this hallway is too narrow to get into random encounters, so it was just a quick run over there to get it. Let's see. There is a better weapon for Momo down here, which is why I did not buy the shotgun shells. And it's more powerful than the shotgun shells. So, yeah. Onward we go. A level 3 door? Well, we can't get into a level 3 door. Alright, so these are toxic flies. They have 40 hit points. They're annoying because they will they'll poison you. They have the chlorine move. But they're weak to wind, so if you're fast enough, and I think only Ray might be fast enough. They have 38 agility. Yeah, the toxic flies have 38 agility. Easy. Alright. Need to cure that there poison. And there's another door. There's a level 2 door through there. And level 1 door down at the end. I would like to point out that the only thing keeping us from getting in that area over there is safety rope. It is nice that JRPG protagonists are just the most polite people that exist. let's hit him with a lava burst. I want to see if lava burst will actually kill the toxic flies. It did not kill the giant roaches. Okay. I was hoping that it might, like, one-hit KO the toxic roaches. Because the toxic roaches are... Excuse me, the giant roaches are weak. The toxic flies are weak to wind. The giant roaches are weak to fire. But Momo has enough... intelligence that she can...